could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise like a dove. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.
Hello YouTube. This is Michael Solomon with DreamLifeLucid, where we learn to master lucid dreaming so we can live our dream lives. Today's video is about the cure for the coronavirus: fear, friends, and frequency. Stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you the cures. So frequency. This is an obvious one for some, not so obvious for others, because many of us do not realize the power of intention, frequency, and just being able to maintain your frequency. So, and I mean vibration, literally, that you resonate at leaves you more susceptible or less susceptible to a virus. So I believe you catch colds at like 7 hertz or something like that. Flu at 11. You get the idea. The lower your frequency, the more susceptible you are to a particular virus. In this case, the coronavirus, it falls under the MERS, SARS family. It's all genetically related. So they're very similar. So your frequency. So you want to maintain a high frequency at all times. And what that means is literally being able to resonate positivity in the middle of negative situations. There is no time on planet Earth like right now to actually be exercising, maintaining a high frequency when everything around you suggests that you shouldn't be. Well, how do you maintain your frequency? How can you keep your frequency high? The first thing that you must do, that's mandatory, is you have to make the decision to keep a high frequency. You have to make the decision that you will resonate at a high frequency the majority of the time, as opposed to not. This is going to make you more self-accountable for the things that you do, for your board. So you start checking yourself more, realizing that you're in fault, but yet you're in control. You understand what I'm saying? So you make the decision to keep your frequency high. You're going to be more accountable, more aware of what you're doing to have a low frequency. So 2, a lot of people might not like me for this one. Eat no meats. No meats whatsoever. I know that might sound like a punishment to some. In the US, they live under these conditions, they die in these conditions. That meat holds that same energetic fingerprint. You ingest, you digest, and literally you are what you eat. So you want to maintain a high frequency, you want to do it easily, don't eat any meat. For the ones that do, they're generally running around with headaches and bad attitudes and don't even know why they're angry or whatever. Truth of the matter is they're ingesting it. Don't eat any meat. The third thing is
screen what you absorb.
The way to maintain your frequency. Garbage in, garbage out is what they say. So if you are literally programming yourself with negative, subhuman images and depressing sceneries and whatever, that's the output that your subconscious is going to have. I always say, you know, I'm all very selective of what I let into my ear and eye holes as of right now. I'm very selective. You should be too. It should be nothing but positivity, uplifting vibrations. Listen to uplifting music. You want to watch movies. You want to read books that are positive, that inspire and uplift you as opposed to depress you. Don't watch the news. I mean, that's a real easy one. Don't turn the news on. Fear. This is one of the lowest frequencies, arguably, that you can resonate at. Some people would say, oh, it's a hateful, but you know, hate even, you know, you have crimes of passion and take action in a hateful way or whatever. But with fear, fear can literally paralyze you, keep you doing nothing, stuck in the same rut, 10 years, scared of failing, scared of succeeding, scared of what your friends are going to say, scared of looking crazy, whatever. Fear prohibits you from making it to the next level. And in these times, there is nothing but a fear-mongering agenda going on. For those who see that and can fight it. For those who don't, are a little more susceptible. I was on the phone with this lady, and she was just ranting and raving over this coronavirus. And I said, you don't actually believe that? She said, you don't think it's a game? I said, look, your mind could defeat a virus. And she says, you are sick. I say, no, I'm well. And that's the difference. That's the difference between you and I. You're sick, I'm well. So she hung up on me rightfully. But at the end of the day, again, I don't let other people alter my frequency. And that's the point. So I finally decided to turn the news on one day. And when I did, it was just like, just like this portal of negativity just opened up to me. And I'm like, oh shit. oh my God, it's going down. I saw government vehicles hitting in some of the garages around here. I skipped to Arizona. I literally threw everything in the car and rode to Arizona, stayed there for about 5 days, holed up in a hotel. Stay away from fearful people, fearful imagery. Don't watch the news. They're lying to you anyway. And if you don't know that, you're probably gonna catch the coronavirus. I'm just joking. I'm saying, don't be so fearful. Friends, fake friends, this is a term that we use loosely. These are the people that we have grown comfortable with, the people that we stayed around for years, love, you know, we've grown and known basically. So the thing is, you cannot be responsible for other people's energy around you, friends or whatever. If they are not of and or around about the same frequency as you are, they don't have to be of the same knowledge level or the same understanding of everything. But if they're of the same frequency, which is, there's only two poles, positive and negative. If they're not of the same frequency as you, you cut them off. Get rid of them. It is imperative that the people that you have around you, that you deem friends and or family, are of the same frequency. And if they are not, you get rid of them, no questions asked. And if you don't, they will continue to energetically sabotage you. Not to say that their intention is malicious against you, it's just a mental training that some have not had that will affect, effect, and influence you. So you want them from around you, okay? So basically, okay, so now the cure. I promise you guys the cure for the coronavirus. Firstly, I just want to address the fact that a virus being alive is questionable. Virus is not really a living thing. It's genetic information. It recodes via a host. A virus needs a host to do what it does. The host is you, obviously, the person that takes it in, so to speak. The host opens up the door for the guest, says, hey, come on in. Let me get your coat off your shoulder. Let me hang this up for you. Oh yeah, sit down, make yourself right hungry. You need something to drink? Are you okay? You hungry? That's what a host does. So once you do that for a virus and it just settles in and incubates and gets all comfortable, next thing you know, the virus can't live in you because it's killing you. As a host has to either accept or reject the virus in order to defeat it. So how do you do that? The main way, knowing that about a virus not being alive and it needs a host to do what it does, you know that you can kill a virus with intention. And if you don't, I just told you, you can get rid of a virus, a viral attack with intention. Now, how do you do this? So the way to reject a virus, once you feel an onset of attack that is viral in nature, you will want to drink alkaline water, go to sleep with the intention of getting rid of the virus when you wake up. When you wake up, the virus is going to be gone. This is your intention. Now, this is no harder than, my example is setting an alarm clock for yourself. When you don't have an alarm clock, you know you have to be somewhere at 8, you have to get up at 6. What happens? You wake up 5:57 in the morning because you set your intention to do so. It's no different when it comes to defeating non-living things such as a virus. You're the host, get rid of it if you don't want it in there. You feel an attack on your throat, drink the alkaline water, go to sleep with the intention to kill it. Watch how you feel in the morning. The second way to defeat a virus, food grade hydrogen peroxide. Not the hydrogen peroxide in the brown bottle, because that would have a lot of stabilizers in it. Food grade hydrogen peroxide, which you can pick up from like Erewhon, Whole Foods, Sprouts, things of that nature. 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide is H2O2, which is an extra atom of oxygen. So when you ingest it and you don't drink it straight, what you do is you take 90% distilled water with 10% food grade hydrogen peroxide. You can mix it in the distilled water. You can put it in one of those little nasal inhalers and inhale it a couple times a day. You can do it intravenously. You can drink it. It's not going to kill you. Hydrogen peroxide is H2O2, which is an extra atom of oxygen that is water soluble. So that extra atom of oxygen breaks off in your blood, and the inside of your body becomes like a hyperbaric chamber, oxygenated, and no virus can survive under those conditions if you continually do it. 10% food grade hydrogen peroxide, 90% distilled water. I want you guys to do your own research. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Third thing you can do is what I call a ginger bomb. You can take ginger, garlic, cayenne pepper, turmeric, lemon, and organic honey. Preferably all of these ingredients are organic, or you're getting organic powders. Ginger, garlic, cayenne pepper, turmeric, organic honey, and lemon. Mix it all up, drink it down. Doesn't taste as bad as it sounds. It's actually pretty delicious. Go to sleep and you take all those ingredients before you go to sleep with the intent to kill the virus, and when you wake up, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be gone. Have no doubts. Don't complicate it. Simple as that. Number 4, apple cider vinegar. You want to get some organic apple cider vinegar with the culture. This has been used for ages as far as getting the body alkalinized and being able to ward off viruses and creating an environment inside of your body that is not conducive to a virus being able to thrive or replicate. So, and again, I would sip this throughout the day like wine, you know, myself personally, and then chase it with alkaline water. And my favorite alkaline water is Essentia. We've tested the waters ourselves, and Essentia is like the best one by far. Okay, so again, Dream Life Lucid, for the ones that are woke, for the ones that are asleep, whatever. Just think for yourself. I urge everybody to do their own research when it comes to any of this information. I'm just the presenter of the information. Don't stalk me out for it. I want you guys to like, subscribe, share with your friends and loved ones. Digest the information, go to sleep on it, and dream life lucid.